Good evening. All right, we good. Oh, that play was major. What? Syracuse and Alabama. I mean, Stanford and the ACC. What kind of stuff is this, man? But anyway, we here. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. It's Friday night. You know what that means? It's time for the number one sports podcast in the world. It's time for Sports for You. Live on YouTube. I'm John. That's Mark. Big Freeze will be on the way in a minute. Live on YouTube, X, and Facebook. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. You're on YouTube. Make sure you like us on Facebook, follow us on X, follow us on Instagram. You see our IGs as they're going on the ticker at John Watson0984 on X and Instagram. Follow Mark on X on Instagram at High on Mark and High Mark1 on X. Of course, you can follow Nick on X and Instagram at 99Gorilla. Obviously, football Friday. Got some football games, couple of college games on right now. We got halftime down in Lincoln, Nebraska, as the Nebraska Cornhuskers are up 19-10 on the Illinois Fighting Illini. So we got this, but we got this huge showdown, clash of the Titans of big ACC legends.
I need him to throw one more touchdown.
Who? Seymour Mahomes?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Between Stanford and Syracuse, got a lot of good games. Got 4 ranked games tomorrow. AC, what up, brother?
AC, what's up with it?
I'm playing. AC, I'm facing you this week. Hey, yeah, Trunks, you get what up, Trunks? Hey, Trunks, nice to meet you. Met you for the first time today. Nice to see you again, Trunks. No, it's a joke. It's a joke. We Trunks had. He was in the YouTube chat watching on 710. But yeah, we got a few college football ranked games. We'll talk about that. We're gonna recap Thursday night football. Look ahead again to the Sunday games. But usually when football season starts, there's usually how we start the show. Well, we gotta make an exception for one person. I don't know if you've been in Iraq the last 24 hours. But what went down in Miami yesterday, and Shohei Ohtani making history, becoming the first baseball player with 50 homers and 50 stolen bases, first Dodger with 50 homers.
The best player in baseball, man.
And he entered the game with
He entered the game with what?
He entered the game with 48 home runs and 49 stolen bases.
Noodle, what up with it?
What up, Noodle? And he ended the game with 51 homers and 51 stolen bases. He got the two stolen bases first, so he was at 51. Then that's Trunks. Obviously, you know why Trunks is saying that. But he hit a home run he hit one homer in the 7th. That was 49. Dodgers up were killing the Marlins at this time. And then, what up, Bella? He hit homer number 50, and it was a moonshot.
First player in baseball history with 50-50. That's pretty dope, man.
We just saw that. Look, we've seen many players who've done. Obviously, your guy Ronald Acuna Jr., who's the reigning National League MVP. He had 40-40 last year. Now we have Shohei Ohtani is the first 50-50 and counting because the season's not over. The Dodgers have 9 games left.
It's a possibility he can get to 60-60.
Yes.
This is crazy.
55-55 or 60-60. Because we have 9 games left. We got 3 starting tonight with the Rockies.
In Colorado or at Dodger Stadium?
At Dodger Stadium.
Okay.
Final homestand. We got our final 6 home games first. 3 with the Rockies starting tonight. Off day Monday, Tuesday through my birthday, of course. They'll face the final series with the Padres, and then they'll find their final series on the weekend in Colorado. And you know,
Colorado was a home run town.
And if the Rockies, who are already, they've already pretty much headed for the hills, no pun intended.
Mm-hmm.
It would not shock me one iota if they're just throwing Ohtani pretty much
Home run pitches.
Exactly, basically home run derby pitches.
And then y'all pitching get better next year because he's back pitching next year, right?
Yeah, but here's the thing: some people think we might see him. We might see him pitching in the postseason because there's talk. Will he come out the bullpen? He's been doing a lot of bullpen games, but he's been doing a lot of bullpens. Will he come out the bullpen during the postseason? But we expect him to be back full time pitching
next year.
Gotcha.
Hey, what if we do 50-50 next year and pitching?
That's where we gotta have this conversation at, man.
If you do that, you put him as the GOAT.
Look, man.
Like, is it possible for him to win? Because now we gotta have these conversations of him possibly winning Cy Young and say a triple crown. Like that can happen, dog.
Is this? And we was having the conversation yesterday. The group chat, Josh and Bash brought it up. But the question was, is he in GOAT status? I mean, look, Bonds, Griffey. We was talking about Mike Trout. Obviously, you're a Braves fan. You can't forget about Hank Aaron, the great Willie Mays, who we just lost this year. But we've not seen this before. And look, we didn't see this with the Angels, and obviously more so because he did deal. Obviously, he had 2 MVP years, and he did win Rookie of the Year. But then he also had to have Tommy John surgery twice.
Mm-hmm.
So now the question is going to be, can he
stay healthy pitching?
And I think it's going to be. I'm just going to be realistic. I think he's 30 now. This is 7th season. Dodgers signed him to the 10-year deal. I think he has at least 3. I think pitching wise, we'll get him for 3 more. We'll get 3 years of pitching. 3 years of pitching. At best, I think he'll be a DH for the rest of his career. But obviously, I think pitching wise, this is it. What up, Ballmer and Brees? Fantasy Sports Podcast in the building.
What's good with it?
All right. Shout out to all the communities out there. Jones of Sports, all the communities who down with Sports4U. But yeah, this is the question, man. And I love it when Nick gets here. I let him get his thoughts because obviously, like Trunks, Nick's an Angels fan. Because you think about this.
I mean, right now we're playing and we're living in the world of what if, right?
Right now.
This is what ifism.
Yes.
And he has the ability to do it. Like I said, him winning the highest trophy for pitching, as well as offensively as well.
That's right.
If that happens, fam, that's you have to at least mention him. I'm not saying he's up, he might be better than any of them, but you have to at least mention him in the conversation with, you know what I'm saying? Because we've seen him. He have this is gonna be his 3rd MVP now.
Yes, it'll be I think him the 2nd or 3rd player to win MVP in both leagues.
Oh.
But this will be his 3rd. This will be his 3rd MVP.
Yeah, and then if, like you said, next year he come in and have a great pitching year, or the following year have a pitching year, and say he wins Cy Young, fam, you have to put him up. You have to put him up there just because of everything he can do.
And now joining the conversation live from the H. Town. So the great Nick Freeze is in the building. Nick, what up, though?
What it do?
We talking Ohtani, man. You have you Trunks, Angels fans. Y'all have pretty much a lot of expertise on this subject.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're talking about where he is in history, getting 50-50 and counting. But we're talking about where can he land in GOAT status? obviously this is going to go down as probably the greatest season in MLB history because you got 50 homers, you got 50 RBIs, it's over 120 stolen bases, over 120 RBIs.
Is he leading in the RBIs?
I believe he's leading in RBIs, but I don't think he's leading
batting
average. And I know a lot of Mets fans, F them, of course. I'll say it for Mark, F them. But they want to make the case for Francisco Lindor. I'm sorry. No.
Francisco Lindor is nice.
Yeah, but he's not.
He's not. Not this year.
And Nick, he might be nice. He might be very polite, well-mannered, and all that. This is nothing but Ohtani this year.
That's not his year.
There's only 2 MVPs this year. It's Ohtani, Aaron Judge, and y'all go argue with your mama about the rest. That's it. It's Aaron Judge and Ohtani. This is the first year where the MVP was clear-cut unanimous in both leagues. Talk to me who gets Cy Young, because that's probably more of a debate. But we know MVPs is going to be Ohtani and Aaron Judge. But Nick, think about all these votes. But I listed a bunch of names before you came on there. Bonds, Griffey, Mike Trout, Henry Aaron, Willie Mays, guys we've put in the GOAT discussion. Yeah, F Yankee too, fat. But what are we looking at the greatest player in MLB history?
No.
Well, who's your GOAT for baseball?
Come on now.
I know I'm telling you,
Barry Bonds.
You have Bonds. Okay.
Look, John, before you continue, I need everybody to put this into perspective. I saw a post that broke down everything Ohtani was doing, and I seen the post last week. They said he is having offensively the 9th best year that Barry Bonds had.
Let that sink in.
Dog.
And by the way,
the 9th.
For someone who had to deal with that for a decade of my life, I'm not talking about when he went to the Giants as a kid, in high school, and as a teenager, it was hell. Even as a young adult, but still, that dude I hate
9th.
Barry Bonds.
Dog.
I didn't hate Barry Bonds the player. I hated Barry Bonds the Giant.
Yeah.
Barry Bonds, he was in Pittsburgh. Hey, hot dog.
If he stopped playing in Pittsburgh, he had a Hall of Fame career.
Pretty much.
Sure did.
You left that 3 MVPs.
Dog, he's not really close. Barry Bonds is like better than everybody else, and that's it. But what I will say, I was telling John, I said, dog, we see what Ohtani doing this year. Is this if maybe not next year, but the year after, if he wins Cy Young? So now you got this man who got the Cy Young, you got the highest pitching award. Also, he got 3 MVPs. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
That sounds like George Herman Ruth.
Brother Babe.
He didn't really exist. Only
he did.
He had his.
He was real. He was black. That's why they didn't like him.
He got sold. He was black because he got sold. He didn't get traded to the Yankees.
Hold on. There's a picture.
Pup
Look,
did it?
Relax. Look, there's a picture they had of back in the day. It was Babe Ruth. He was sitting down, and he was sitting like on the bleachers, and there was white people around him, and they were sitting like at least 10 feet away from him, and were giving him like the craziest look. I've only seen white people get that look one time, and that's when they seen one of us back in the day. That's the look they gave him.
Marks with Mike's in the building. What up, Jermaine?
But yeah, Ohtani is doing. Don't get me wrong. He can still. Here's the thing that people need to realize: you can still do these great things and be the one of doing these great things, and still not be the greatest player of all time.
That's true.
But like what Mark said, if this nigga ends up winning the Cy Young Award, the conversation gets a lot heavier.
Yep.
But what's even crazier? Who was talking about this? Was it who said this? I forgot who it was. They were talking.
Hey, Fat, hold up, dog. Fat. All you have to do is put in an order. Like, dude, like you're not like 5 minutes for me or Mark. Come on, dog.
That's hate.
Like, dude, every day. Hey, he gonna bully us for a shirt. See, man, that's some customers, man. See, y'all always be that one customer, man. When you work in customer service, make you just want to just go ham. But go ahead, Nick. But I'm gonna ask you, and I'm gonna ask you something after you continue, dog.
So look, I forgot who it was that was saying this. I can't remember off the top of my. You probably remember when I say the quote. He said that, but I know I understand what he's saying, but it sounds like hate when you say it. If I was him, I would have paid somebody else to say this and not myself say it.
Gotcha.
So he said that he believed that Ohtani shouldn't win MVP because he's a designated hitter. And he said that was the reason. And he said he had a big year and they wouldn't give him the MVP nods because he was considered a designated hitter.
Man.
Now, I understand that, but I'm pretty sure he wasn't, whoever this wasn't hitting the, and not even just that, the stolen base. It's everything. He's done too many one-of-ones this year, so the MVP is pretty much his. People can say Aaron Judge all they want to. This is Ohtani's award, and it's been his award for a very long time.
Aaron Judge will still get MVP for the AL, and Ohtani will get it for the NL. But here's the question, Max, because you an Angels fan.
He said Angel?
Angels, relax.
Oh. Dog.
What is wrong with this dude?
Hey,
Dog.
The day after, or a couple days after all that stuff going on,
that's the wrong word. That's the wrong word to be put in the conversation.
Nick, somebody want to say something to you.
Yeah, see?
Who that? Oh, that's Moms.
Who else you think it is?
Hey, Moms.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm pretty good. How about yourself?
All right. How things going?
Everything's going good. I can't complain.
Okay.
Can't complain at all.
They ain't messing with you down there, are they?
Oh no, it's just this heat is messing with me.
I know. I'm gonna say I know it's hot.
Oh yeah, it's been hot the entire time I've been out here.
That's what's gonna happen. It's gonna be hot, and then it's gonna turn cold. Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm preparing for the cold.
You gave up sunny California, so you got to deal with that weather.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Exactly.
You take care.
Wow, I just totally caught.
All right, Moms.
All right. Talk to you later.
I'll talk to you later.
Mom's Noodle said hi.
Yo,
what is wrong with this dude with the red hat on?
I don't know, man. Yeah, you caught that. You caught what he said there, right?
That was so crazy. I can't even say dude's name. That's what I said. The dude with the red hat on. That was crazy.
I ain't get no steak this dinner.
Yeah.
Listen, Mom.
So everybody wants to now. John, buy me a hoodie. Okay, Christy. Sap say we need to get Fat a hoodie or a shirt. Hey man, he knows the price. Sap, Bella, relax.
I have to look at the package.
Bella said head for a shirt.
Ribeye, yeah.
Yo, you all right now?
Did y'all see what Bella said?
Yeah, I didn't. I saw
the move.
You just had
over there. I didn't.
Okay. You don't miss me when we're
Hey, Sap, you need to relax, dog.
Yo, Sap, I heard Sap. I was watching Sap's show the other night. He said it again that night. That's his punchline, dude. I'm seeing that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he ain't like it.
It explains so many things with one statement.
It really does, though. It really does, though.
Thank you, what was you about to say, though, John?
As an Angels fan,
I'll make you one next time.
How does this bother you as an Angels fan? Seeing
it don't bother me at all.
He went to MVPs with y'all, but y'all never got to the promised land.
We never had a good enough team to go to the promised land. He pulled a Kevin Durant and went to one of the best teams in the league, so he could win. And I
It's
ain't
kinda
never
crazy.
mind. I ain't about to. I want to say it. I'm about to sound like hate. Go ahead.
That is a good narrative, but I think that him coming to the States, it was all he knew was LA, so I think he wanted to stay here.
Mm-hmm. He
I
went
mean,
to go with the second biggest brand in baseball. I ain't mad at him, and he got paid.
Yeah,
And he about to bring all this. And he about to bring all his homeboys up over here. They about to bring the whole. Never mind.
That's correct.
Relax.
The whole K-pop community.
You could at least say the triads.
That's the wrong community, dog.
You could at least say the triads or something, man.
Ain't the triads the enemies on Grand Theft Auto?
What happened to them dudes that Chris Tucker and Jackie Chan kept fighting in Rush Hour?
John, you can't be great. All right.
I mean, would you don't say K-pop? At least bring the tough guys over here. Don't bring over the. We got enough pop stars in LA.
Wait. Time out. First and foremost, both of y'all niggas are completely politically incorrect. Because neither one are the culture that he is.
Like, what is he? He's Japanese.
Y'all are crazy. The K-pop line was insane. That was crazy.
By the way, Sap with a salutation from Mark. Mark, that No Rules episode was dope last night.
Oh man, appreciate that, man. Everybody go check out. Everybody go No Rules podcast, man. Check it out, man. We've been getting good reviews back from that show last night. I think I got like 3 calls while I was at work last night. Like,
It was good.
Look, hold on. Put on Ballers and Briefs thing. Yeah, he exactly. I know I wasn't tripping.
K-pop, Korean, and Yakuzas are Japan. So he's
yeah, I was right. I knew what I was saying.
you know my cousin.
Y'all was tripping.
Those are like the gangsters in Japan, right, Nick?
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, I always thought the triads were from Hong Kong. I didn't know they were Chinese, so my bad. I always think
You talking the spot in Mexico?
No. The dudes that Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker kept fighting in Rush Hours too.
Oh.
You thought they were from Hong Kong?
No, because it was in Hong Kong. Yeah, I hate this dude, man. I really hate this dude. You're right, Nate. I'm not gonna say this dude's name. This dude in the red hat. I hate this dude, man. But obviously, back on Ohtani. Obviously, I had him in trial. How does it like me? I have arguably two of the greatest players of the last decade, but obviously the injuries with both of them, poor ownership. It's just a bunch of just already just pretty much pulling a Steve Wilkes.
Crenshaw Mafia in Japan? Oh, Mafia in Japan.
Relax.
Y'all talking about Ricky Tan? Yeah, we talking about Ricky Tan and them. That was Rush Hour 2. That was Rush Hour 2.
Sure was.
That was Rush Hour 2.
Oh, J-Pop. Who did J-Pop?
I don't know. I don't know who J-Pop. Yo, relax. Yo, don't even look at me like that, dog. What's wrong with you?
Wait, is that John? Never mind.
Nope. What's wrong with you?
That's the only fan name?
I will say something way worse than that, but yes.
Trump said y'all never had a decent bullpen. Your response, Nick?
He's right. You got to think about it like this, dog. Even before the injuries of Mike Trout, there's so many moves that should have been made. Look, in baseball, you have no salary cap. Right. When you have a guy, usually when teams have a guy that's that good, they move the planets out the way to get top tier talent around him.
Next.
I understand that the Angels are the little brother to the Dodgers. Understandable.
Right.
But when you have somebody that's that good on your team, and no matter what franchise you are, that should help you bring somebody up over there. It doesn't matter. As great as Mike Trout was looking like he was going to be right there next to Barry Bonds at one point in his career.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Think about it. Every year he was always top 3 or 5 in MVP. If he didn't win,
every year.
He was
every single year.
MVP voted.
He just fell off of baseball Mount Olympus.
And a lot of people felt he should have won in his rookie year, but everybody was sentimental because Miguel Cabrera had the Triple Crown that year. So Oh, they finna get smoked by Baylor.
It's hard to argue against a triple crown.
Head, pussy, and ass.
But
you right.
John,
But-
you weren't supposed to respond to that.
I wasn't trying to, dog.
I mean, I know a girl got triple crown.
That was crazy.
Yo,
But
seriously,
nah,
bro.
no, I think the thing is, it's what I've seen with, unfortunately, with my other two teams that I root for, is that even my college team at one point, when you have bad people that don't know what the hell they doing in high positions on your team, bad things usually happen. And John, you know this too, as a Laker fan, seeing what's been going on, pre-LeBron and some of the LeBron era. That when you have bad management, dog, it's like a cancer for your team. Your team, no matter how good of a player you may have, you can never build upon anything because everybody knows. The community is small. Everybody knows what's going on up over there. There's no secrets in no ball clubs. I don't care what nobody says within the league. Everybody knows what's going on. So people knew that Artie is an idiot. And the people that he had up over there were absolutely ridiculous. He's cheap. He doesn't want to pay nobody. It makes no sense that we were not able, like Trunk said, to build a freaking bullpen when you have arguably the best freaking dude in baseball for the longest.
The best freaky dude?
No. So they got freaky guardians in Anaheim too?
They got some
Angels fans.
Got some freaky white girls out there.
I know that's for a fact. I lived in Orange County for a year, so I know. Dog, not great. Before I came to Westchester, I lived in Huntington Beach.
Nope.
But yeah. So, but this is big for Ohtani to now be making history, and then obviously we go forward from here to see what happens with the Dodgers postseason wise, because now we get to see him in the postseason for the first time, and this is going to be interesting to see because there's talk about maybe he will probably we might see him pitch.
No, nigga, I don't want to see your ass pitch anything until next year. You're not pitching shit. There's no pitching in your contract this year. You are exclusively a designated hitter this year. Go on about your day.
I hear you, brother. But speaking,
you know what's crazy?
What's crazy, Nick?
I got to say it. I don't give a damn if it sounds like hate. The craziest thing about this season is he about to do all this stuff just for y'all to lose in the first round.
Yeah, that's hate. But honestly, way our pitching is, I can't argue it because I don't know what team's gonna show up October 1st. What we gonna? Well, that's all
y'all good pitchers are hurt.
Because,
What happened?
So Christy and Fat are in a real heated debate because y'all saw Christy's IG lives during the Bears Texas game, and she was kind of being emotional, saying she might need a new team. Fat took that a little too personal, and Bella's asking Fat does she like the color green?
No, I don't know. I don't even want to know where this is about to go. But
I don't either.
Yeah, shout out to Ohtani. He's having a great season, one-of-one season. I don't know too many people that can have the type of season that he have. One of them is actually on the Braves, but yeah, he's doing a hell of a job over there. He is worth every quarter that you pay for this guy to be on your team. And the Dodgers are going to be set up for at least the next 20 years. And I've said it when the signing happened. The Dodgers are going to be set up for years behind this signing because all that's going to happen is he's going to start bringing in all these people, and it's just going to be effect going on. He already brought somebody over.
He can bring the Yakuza's in, right?
What's wrong with Mark, man?
What they call?
There's never
The
Yakuza
dog.
5? 6?
We have some Big Ten football right now.
He said Big Ten football?
Big Ten. Relax, yo, relax, man.
Oh, that's what I get called. Big Ten.
What that name of a TV show?
Yeah, I don't know what this dude on, man. This dude on something right now.
Okay, my nigga said some R&B music on the way here.
He had to, or something, because this dude has just been on. This dude has been on one the whole show so far. But
that nigga put up playing the trilogy.
Shout out to the weekend. That was dope.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah,
Like
that weekend.
saying,
The weekend is around right now.
Come on, style steadies, like. What the heck? But
Nope.
But this was a good. But this was great to see what Ohtani did with the. By the way, just check the score right now. See what's going on with the Dodgers.
Hey, John, get that off the screen, dog.
Oh, thank you. No problem.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here. That sounds like a personal problem. Dodgers and
Lay, what up with it, Eric?
What up, Lay?
That's their wifey. Okay.
Lay, thank you for that hilarious laugh that me and Christy had after the show. That's all I have to say.
Oh, she's gonna call no names for that. Just let me know.
Nope.
She's
not on calling out names, so that shit was funny. I overrule that. That shit was comedy.
Who the heck? I don't know how the heck that's the first thing she would think.
Nah, you can't bring that onto the show. You can't bring it after the show activity to the show.
I'm not, but just know it will be on comment. Okay, don't.
He said on Comic View.
Don't go there.
Oh Lord!
Don't go there, man.
Wait, was that a challenge?
She trying to get us canceled. She's trying to get us canceled. I'm not.
There's only one way for her to be canceled, and that's if what she's saying is true.
No,
and I'm pretty sure it's not.
Damn sure.
But right, it's not. That wouldn't be here.
First of all, yeah, I'm just
exactly.
Mark me up, yo. That's cool. What up, Angry?
Oh, Sonny in the building. What up, baby?
Shout out Sonny in the building.
Sonny, what up with it?
Rob Wilkins in the building.
Rob, what up with it?
Angry Laker fans, what up?
Angry Laker fan, what up?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and what up, Christy? If I haven't said it already.
John, she want to call you out.
I won't call. She said she won't call me out, but you know.
The emphasis on that word is crazy.
Why do you emphasize "but" so much, John?
I have zero clue. Some people just be on demon time on Fridays. I hate you.
Nope.
But speaking of Fridays, it's a football Friday, so let's talk about last night. The Jets played last night, and they defeat the Patriots 24-3. Aaron Rodgers finally plays a real home game at MetLife Stadium. It's kind of crazy. They're a team in New York that plays in Jersey, but I digress.
That's 8.
I'm just saying.
Welcome.
Hey. But
welcome.
It was the first time in
over that color green
in over 28 years that the Jets beat the Patriots by at least 20 points. Can you name the last coach who beat the Patriots by at least 20 points? That last Jets coach that beat the Patriots by at least 20 points.
You said 20 years ago, right?
Yeah.
What was that? Pete Carroll?
Pete Carroll was way before that. He was
No.
Pete Carroll was like 30 years ago. Think more like 25.
Okay. 20? God damn, it was that long ago?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, you're right. Because around that time he was at USC. All right, 20 years ago. Who was the Jets coach 20 years ago?
Think 98.
Not the tuna.
Yeah, that's right. It was Parcells.
Oh, yeah.
But you say Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll was the coach of the Patriots that game.
Yeah, I'm about to say that sounds more like it, because if it was a tuna, that means for sure that was Pete Carroll's Patriots.
I know we're not dissing. No, I'm not dissing Jersey Bella. I'm just thinking it's crazy that the Jets and that's where they play. But that's all.
No, that wasn't a knock on Jersey. That was a knock on the sorry ass Jets.
No,
just in the season.
The Brick City. We don't know Brick City represents. I said Brick City. Shout out the Red Man. You know, naughty by nature.
I can call that too.
Wait. Did John say Brick City?
He did.
What? No, I didn't. I said Brick City.
No, I know that. It was the motion with the Brick City that was crazy.
No, I didn't make that motion, fam. Chill.
Big jersey in the building here.
But yeah, it was a good game, but it was not a good game for the Patriots.
Shout out, Lay said shout out to Nip City.
Well, who is Nips? Where's Nip City?
We should put that on a shirt.
What?
We should put Nip City on a shirt.
Yeah, and like circular motion, like where the areolas would be.
John missed them. Whoa, no way.
John,
All right, go ahead, John. Go ahead, John.
John, what brush you miss?
I don't know.
Nope.
I don't know. Back to football.
Yeah.
Can you take the chocolate?
But Aaron Rodgers looked good last night. You can still tell that him and Garrett Wilson, you stupid. Him and Garrett Wilson are not on the same page, and I hate Mark. Just let y'all know I hate Mark. This dude is evil right now, man.
Me?
Yeah, evil.
Evil?
Yeah, not evil.
Hey, that was funny. I don't think people realize how funny that was, but that was funny.
Yeah, but the person in the comments caught it too.
John.
I'm just
So it was a threesome?
Nick.
My fault.
See how this will be wild on Friday. I get it.
Yo, Fridays, y'all go crazy on Fridays.
I get it. Most people don't go to work, so they don't have nothing to do.
Bella said Areola 51.
Yeah, that's definitely people would definitely want to know is that going to be on the shirt. By the way, Dodgers are scoreless at Dodger Stadium, and they got the bases loaded against the Rockies. Back to Big Ten football. But yeah, Aaron Rodgers looked good, but like I said, you can tell he still needs some time to get on the same page with him and Garrett Wilson. He already obviously Lazard was his old reliable, so
You know what's bullshit? I dropped Lazard off my team this week because he played trash last week. And look what happens.
Of course, that's how it goes, man.
Stupid ass. I think that Aaron Rodgers needs some give him about 2 or 3 more games because he really hasn't got a chance to really establish anything with Garrett Wilson yet. And when that happens, everything will start getting scary because Garrett Wilson is definitely that guy.
And now they have 2 now we already knew they had 1 good running back. Who knew they had 2? This kid, Braden Allen, who's the youngest player in the NFL, he's the number 2 running back behind Breece Hall, and he's been doing a lot of the dirty work that's made Breece Hall's job a little bit easier.
Yeah, he's played very well, but I think it's one of those things where usually when you have a good running back and if the backup guy can just be like average, all the backup guy has to do is just pretty much keep the offense going in motion until your guy's back in the game. So, but it's always good to have multiple running backs that can produce at a top level. You can never go wrong with that. But I think that there's no tape on him. So, once we get a little bit of tape, we'll see how it is. But he definitely played very well the first 2 games. So, well, he didn't play in the first game. He played more in the last game. So we'll see how it goes. And I think he'll get some more playing time. I think I think Breece Hall got hurt.
Yeah, so we'll definitely keep an eye on that.
Tony Pollard was garbage.
Who?
Tony Pollard. But Noodle's right though. Tony Pollard and Zeke. Yeah, that's very true. But Tony Pollard is garbage. Go ahead, John.
I was gonna say
Lil John.
No, I didn't say that. But
what?
I was gonna say about the Patriots.
So we got Bone Crusher and Lil John. That's crazy.
Yo, what's wrong with you?
Huh?
What's wrong with you? Dude is wild, man.
That's crazy.
They still went with Jacoby Brissett because obviously, shout out to my guy Jerome of All Nation. he still wants to go with the veteran, but clearly Jacoby Brissett, obviously, he is what he is.
Black.
That, but also, I mean, not. I would say not very good.
Oh,
Well,
How long do you wait until you decide? Okay, let's just see if they put Drake May out there in garbage time last night, but when do you maybe say, okay, let's see if we can throw him out there and try to get something going.
they're only 3 weeks in. He'll be fine. You throw him in halfway during the season. Throw him in at 10 games. It doesn't matter. You know for a fact he's going to be your guy. See what happens because the Patriots offense is pretty much their running team. So if they can't run the ball, they're going to lose. That was painfully obvious yesterday. But that team is led by Ramondre Stevenson. Everything's based off what he can do.
Yeah.
That dude he was a baller last year, but nobody knew about it because he was on the Patriots. So this year, this is the second year really being productive, and people are really he's trying to get some eyes on him. But that offense goes as far as he can move them for right now. They really don't have no real weapons outside of him, in my opinion. So the best bet is, like I said, to probably bring him in between week 10 and 12 and let him finish out the season like how the Titans did with Drake May. But I wouldn't even worry about it because Brissett might win the next game. So we'll see how that goes.
5 in the middle. What up, B?
what up, bitch?
Let's go over to the college game, and then we'll go back to the NFL.
Let's say cockney. Oh,
you're stupid. To the college game. By the way, let's do some WNBA real quick. WNBA playoffs start on Sunday.
Yes.
Obviously, all eyes are to see if the Aces can pull the three-peat.
Hey, who's that player that went and talked to D'Angelo Russell for playoff?
That was Kelsey Mitchell from the Fever.
Oh, they about to be bad.
Well, as Sapp was telling me, I was watching the show, he feels like she's the closer. She's more the closer, not Caitlin Clark.
Who?
Kelsey Mitchell from the Fever. She's the one she'll take the bigger shots than
Well, last year, it was she was there last year, right? And it was her and what's the other chick name? I can't remember her name, right? Yeah, there we go. It was them two last year. And their game is is more so a little bit like they need somebody to help set them up, which was, it fell in hand perfectly with Caitlin Clark and her ability. So, she can score whatever she wants to, and she got somebody that can hoop over there with her as well. And if you notice, throughout the second half of the season, after the Olympics, Caitlin Clark started playing very, very well. And what's her name started playing very, very well as well. And it was working hand in hand. But it was like you said, when you look at the game and who's taking the shots at the end of the game, because I know this because I've made a few bets on Caitlin Clark that got fucked over because she let the other broad score at the end of the game. So stupid ass. So yeah, I think that their dynamic can work very well for the future. But right now, they'll give who they playing in the first round.
They're playing the Sun. The Fever are playing the Connecticut Sun. So here's the playoff match. Obviously the Liberty had the best record, so they get the dream. The Fever got the Sun. No, the Atlanta. And then the Sun play the Fever. You got Minnesota Lynx versus the Mercury, and probably Diana Taurasi's last postseason. And
for sure.
And then you got the Storm and the Aces. That's gonna be you got the Storm and the Aces.
That's gonna be crazy.
So speaking of some WNBA stuff, we all agree that A'ja Wilson is gonna be the WNBA MVP. By the way, Michael Thomas, you're calling no names again. And
It's not even close either.
And yeah, that's why
it's not even close.
And that's why he'll be on call no names. But to talk about, I guess obviously I started that Becky Hammond. She's already campaigning to make Asia Wilson be Defensive Player of the Year too. Now I don't know.
She should.
So I guess there was an article in ESPN. I guess they're WNBA experts. They did their predictions for the Pro Season Awards, and they didn't have Asia Wilson as the Defensive Player of the Year. They had it going to Nafisa Collier from the Lynx.
No.
And then she also had an issue with whoever did this. And then it's just an article. It's not. We don't know the real voting until.
You said she's not even in the conversation?
No, this is just an article. This is not like this isn't like what's final. This isn't what's official. This is just predictions.
Okay.
And I guess in the same article, they didn't have Sabrina. She had an issue with them not having Sabrina Ionescu on the first team All WNBA.
Ain't she a guard?
Yeah.
She's not gonna be first team.
And she's not.
She's a baller though.
Yeah, she
is a baller, but no, she's not. She can go ahead and get that second team. Not this year.
Kinsey asked me this the other day. He asked me who would I prefer, who I think is better out of Caitlin Clark and Sabrina Ionescu.
Sabrina Ionescu is better than her for right now.
And I was like, it's pretty close. But yeah, Kinsey said the same thing. He believes it was Sabrina Ionescu as well. But
yeah, like I said, for right now though, we'll see how Caitlin Clark's game develops. Because look, I understand everything, but we've seen too many times where somebody goes to WNBA and them first 2 years they look like they're about to be like the next Lisa Leslie or something, and they end up going to another team in like 2 years. I don't think that's gonna be Caitlin Clark, but we're gonna see how that goes, because there's a lot of good guards on the way over the next 2 or 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
They are on their way. They are on their way.
Where do y'all stand on what everything Cheryl Swoops was saying on Gil's pod about she doesn't think that Caitlin Clark has been dominant?
That's crazy because her stats this year is better than all Cheryl Swoops MVP seasons.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't say dominating, but she's definitely she's a problem. Because the only people that I see really dominating the WNBA is obviously Asia Wilson and Stewie. Them is the only people I see like that are like dominating.
I can't wait to Paige get there next year.
Bruh, she but hold on. Before we continue this too, I'm glad you brought up Caitlin Clark with this. Now, I've been seeing articles where they're saying this is the greatest WNBA rookie season ever.
Right.
I said, timeout. Candace Parker said, "Who won MVP when I got to the league?"
She did.
She did.
She said, "Holler at me later." She said, "When y'all talk about greatest rookie season ever, y'all talk about me and figure the rest out. Figure out who number 2 is. Until somebody wins MVP their rookie year, y'all figure out who number 2 is."
That's why when we was having to talk about Ohtani, I go back to Trout. When he won Rookie of the Year, remember, obviously that was the year him and Bryce Harper both came in, and obviously Bryce Harper won Rookie of the Year, but we were already putting Mike Trout in the MVP conversation as a rookie, and he came in second.
Dog, I don't think
only because Miguel Cabrera hit for the Triple Crown that year. But anybody was arguing that Mike Trout had the better year. If you go back and look at the year between Miguel Cabrera and Mike Trout, go look at their numbers. Obviously, we know Cabrera won the Triple Crown, but go look at Mike Trout's numbers of how close he was with Miguel Cabrera. I think it was 2011 or 2012 was Trout's rookie year. Boy, Rob Wilkins says, at this point, people are just not wanting to admit that they are wrong. Caitlin Clark has come right in here, and There's a slower start, has been one of the best players in the league without question. And I'm gonna get to more down and calling down names because that's the perfect analysis we need, that more people need to be saying. But there's some analysis that just takes it over the top, where that's where the hate will come in. But
I have a question.
Looking forward to it. Yeah.
When did Caitlin Clark take off?
To me, after the Olympics.
How long was the Olympic break for?
Probably about 2 weeks. Well, I said this way. She took off right before the All-Star break. Right before the All-Star break. And then they went right into, and then from the All-Star break, they went right into the break for the Olympics.
I remember how she was before the All-Star break. You were right, John. She took off crazy after the Olympic break. Let's see what happens when there is no break. I'm not hating because I'm definitely a Caitlin Clark fan, but let's see what happens. Because people say all they want to. That 2 weeks of her having to rest while the other top-notch people in the league was still balling, that can take some type of effect. But no, she's doing her thing. But I also think that. Go ahead.
How long was the NCAA season ended before the WNBA season started?
She played all the way to the tournament. She played all the way to the
tournament, yeah.
So she played in April. The draft, I think, was like a week or two later. And then training camp was like a week after that. She only had like a month off. A month.
I don't even think she had a month off.
Like 3 weeks, to be honest.
So I mean, the same thing can be said about the start of the year, where she didn't really have a break at the beginning of the year. You know what I'm saying? Could be a part of the reason why she started slow.
And I think that's also the calendar. That the calendar does any women's college basketball player no favors, especially those who are going to go to the W. Like next year, we talking about Paige Beckers. In 2 years, we're going to be talking about Juju. Obviously, and these are going to be teams who are going to play all the way through March, and their season are going to end probably to late March, early April, because we expect USC to be in the women. We expect like over the next couple of years, USC and UConn to be in the women's Final Four, and that doesn't stop until the first weekend in April.
Kenzie said she top 5 in the league right now.
Top 5 in the league right now. I'm not. Let me see. Obviously, Asia Wilson's one. Then it's Breanna Stewart.
What? She's not better than Sabrina Ionescu, and she's not top 5.
No, she's not better than Sabrina Ionescu.
What's shorty from the Lynx now?
Nafisa Collier.
Yeah.
If she's not better than Sabrina Ionescu, then she's not top 5.
Is she better than Nafisa Collier?
Oh, girl from the Lynx.
No, not yet. Next year, the answer will probably more than likely be different. But right now, no.
That's 4, right? Well, heck, that's 4 right there. So no, she's not top 5. She might be.
Is she better than Is she better than what's her name? De'Erica Hamby?
Yes. And De'Erica Hamby's really good.
She better than the point guard from the Aces? Not the point guard.
Kelsey Plum?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's better than Kelsey. I think she's better than Kelsey. Who record did she break? She might be better than Kelsey. Yeah, I think about it. She might be better than Kelsey.
Oh,
She might. Their games are pretty similar because Kelsey's. Well, look, Kelsey don't have the shot like Caitlin Clark, but she got the playmaking ability like Caitlin Clark.
Kelsey is a dog. Yo, Kelsey is.
Yeah, she's not better than Kelsey Plum, dog. I'm sorry, no, she's not. She's not. She needs like 3 years of what she's doing right now for me to say she's better than Kelsey Plum. Because Kelsey is crazy, and she took a step back to do what she's doing right now. Because she can really be going crazy.
Yeah, she better. I bet it is. What up, Hype?
What up? Oh, Hype sent y'all something. I meant to bring him.
All right,
I'll bring him Tuesday.
All right, for easy. Shout out to Hype. Shout out to the Philly crew. They got another show coming up. They're doing a hip hop show next.
Oh yeah, we need to hear that.
And by the way,
shout out to Hype saying that Pau Gasol should have won Finals MVP.
By the way, next time we have hype on, he said that conversation that you and Fat had about beans.
Oh, with Jay-Z?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it got some pretty good intel on that. Shout out to hype. Shout out to Nye Charles. They probably will be joining the show real soon. Maybe get them on to do some picks. Nick
My boy
was good.
Nick said she's not better than Plum, and I agree. She's not better than Kelsey Plum.
I wouldn't argue it. I mean, it's damn.
You said that a little bit too fast, Sean.
I think that just shows you how good the league is. That we even having a conversation with obviously women who are perennial all-stars. That just shows you this league is taking off and she's doing her thing. But yeah, I would lean towards Kelsey Plum. Damn sure don't look better. Who would y'all compare Kelsey's game to? Woman-wise? Well, she's a lefty. I don't know many female left-handed players, so I'm the wrong person to ask. Obviously, you think about maybe
she don't have to be left-handed. It can be just a similar game.
I'm not gonna say CJ Cooper because that's gold status. Who would I compare Kelsey Plum to?
Tough.
I don't know. On the male side, I probably would compare her.
That's tough.
Probably speaking of the male side, as Nick's back on the show. I don't know if y'all saw Joel Embiid signed a new contract extension today, 3 years, 192.
John,
I tell my boy, yo.
All right, my bad, y'all. I want to go through this before we change the WNBA shit. Here's a list of WNBA players that I have, and let me know if she's better. Can you see me?
No.
There we go.
All right, go ahead.
All right, it's probably do the same thing again because I got to go back and forth with this list.
Go ahead.
All right, so Asia Wilson, obviously, she's not better than her.
No,
she's not better than Breonna Stewart.
No,
is she better than? She's not better than Alyssa Thomas.
No.
Is she better than Jonquel Jones?
No. You talking about those are MVPs? No.
Okay. What about Collier from Minnesota?
No.
Is she better than Chelsea Gray?
Point guard? Nope.
Is she better than Jackie Young?
Don't Jackie Young, isn't that the co-host for the Paul George podcast?
Well, she's a backup point guard for the for the Aces, the 6 women for the
She's
Aces.
not all right. So that's 8. That's 7. She's not better than Kelsey Plum. Is she better than Jewel Lloyd?
No. Jewel Lloyd's a dog, dude.
Okay. Is she better than Nika?
Agumake?
Yes.
No.
Is she better than Brittany Griner?
Now, yes, but in her heyday, no. Because
she's not better than Sabrina.
No.
Is she better than Skylar Diggins right now?
Yeah. Skylar done took a step back. Especially since she said that.
Is she better than her teammate Aaliyah Boston?
Aaliyah Boston was Rookie of the Year.
What Aaliyah Boston do this year?
My fault, y'all.
Good point.
So yeah, I'm not about to. There's some more names on here that's for sure she's not better than. But yeah, she has a long way, but she has top 5 blockbuster ability for sure. She's number 1 in blockbuster ability because her fan base is crazy.
Yo, you saying she's a blockbuster is insane.
Is it? What's the co-host on Paul George podcast name?
No, that's you talking about old boy from ATL.
What's his name?
Jackie. Jackie, what's his name? No, it ain't Jack. It is Jackie. What is Jackie? What's Jackie's last name? Dude, comedian dude. Esquire from ATL.
I can't remember his last name. I know what you're talking about though.
I forgot what the dude's last name is, but yeah. It is Jackie Young, I think. I think it is Jackie Young, but yeah. Jackie Long. That's right, Jackie Long. Yeah.
Oh.
Woo, yeah. Lord.
Esquire from ATL. Esquire from ATL.
Woo, that's crazy. Yeah, that name is insane.
Yo, Noodle, that's wild, dog. He said Brittany Griner is where I draw the line. Yo, Noodle. But MB got the
CC
deal.
reminds
Got
me
a
of
new
Steve
deal.
Nash.
By the way, first of all, that's what Kenzie was saying. That Caitlin Clark reminds me of Steve Nash. First of all, salute to Woj. We ain't talk about that. Salute to Woj. Retired yet on. Dropped the Woj bomb announcing his retirement from breaking news. He's now going to be the GM at his alma mater, St. Bonaventure. So he's going to be up on NIL and stuff.
That's dope.
Obviously, he left a lot of money on tables, and it just shows you he made a lot of money. He didn't need the extra $20 million that ESPN still had for him on the table, and he's going back to his alma mater. He's going to be a general manager for the athletic department. Obviously now, because you need one of them, especially with NIL, to distribute the money out. So a lot of other athletes who don't get the same opportunities as the football, basketball, the Olympic sports still get some piece of the pie. So good luck to Woj on that as he's going back to St. Bonaventure to do that. But today, Joel Embiid signed a 3-year, $192 million extension with the Sixers. How convenient. In the same news that the mayor of Philadelphia says that the Sixers and the city of Philly have reached an agreement so they can get a new stadium and get a new stadium.
They're not going to Jersey?
No. They was never going to. Yeah, they were really going to Jersey.
The Philadelphia 76ers are never, ever leaving Philly.
Man, that city would burn if they did that. It's built into Embiid's contract that he doesn't have to play against. Yo, Rob, that's hate.
All you can do is shit on him if you play against him. Wait, what happened?
You said shit on him?
Yo.
Ain't that what Odell? Never mind.
They're going to Saudi Arabia?
Nah, that's wild.
Wait.
And I was speaking to somebody in the group. I mean, on Facebook. I was speaking in the group on Facebook. Guy in the group on Facebook, and I'm there. Shout out the Girl Chat Sports podcast. That he thinks that Embiid's going to ask for a trade as soon as the season, like 2 games, like 20 games into the season. Well, unfortunately, because he signed his
he can't get traded.
He can't get traded the whole season.
Yeah.
Sanford, I heard the White Sox were moving to Nashville. They're not leaving Chicago. That's BS.
Hey, John, whoever you had that conversation with, that's a prime example of you can't discuss sports with everybody.
Yeah, like you think he's gonna just ask for a trade? He's not. After they just went all in to get Paul George, now he's gonna ask for a trade. Oh,
he's not going nowhere. If he wanted to get traded, he wouldn't have accepted the damn contract. He's not going nowhere. That's not logical thinking.
I guess was his girl.
Oh shit! Shout out to the niggas taking other niggas bitches, yeah.
But
ain't that happened to Bryce Young?
Got a new deal.
That's what
He didn't know that story, Nick. That Tyrese Maxey took Bryce Young's girl, man.
That explains a lot.
No, it don't.
She said this dude's a bench warmer now. I ain't effing with this dude.
Man, please. He about to be right back in the starting lineup after this week. I've seen this story before. The stupid ass Giants did this with Eli once.
I'll find it right now. By the way, I saw that they said Bryce Young would be open to a trade.
You know what you trade for him?
Huh?
You know what you trade for him?
Calgary Flame.
Oh.
No. The Dolphins.
That was one of the teams I saw.
Why?
Why not? Look, Alabama quarterbacks need everything in the world to succeed, right? There's everything in the world right up over there.
But I saw where Bryce Young. I saw them. I saw the Rams as a possible landing spot. By the way, you brought up something in our group chat, and let's talk about that as we go over to the football. As we get into the football conversation now.
Cool. What's that?
We'll talk about that in a second. But let's talk college. But about trades, we'll talk about that in a second.
Mm-hmm.
There's some big games this weekend. We got 4 huge games with ranked games.
I was supposed to go to y'all game, Nick.
Oh, for real? That's gonna be a good ass game.
Yeah, I wanted to go. We was gonna go. But my homie who went to Westchester, who played for Michigan, not he coaching at Alabama now. He's not coaching at Michigan no more. So
Cool.
that's what actually.
Okay. But yeah, you guys play Michigan. We're watching another ranked game right now with Illinois and Nebraska. We got my Tennessee Vols playing Oklahoma in the Saturday night game.
That's gonna be a good ass game.
We got Utah versus Oklahoma State also tomorrow afternoon. Let's start with y'all. Obviously, Mark, your Georgia Bulldogs are on a bye week.
Every week is a bye week for them.
And then y'all host Alabama next Saturday night.
Another bye week. They about to beat the shit out of Alabama.
We got Bama, and then like 2 games in like 4 weeks. We play Alabama and Texas.
Ooh, that's tough.
I don't know what Georgia did.
Y'all niggas can't play like y'all did last week against them. That shit ain't gonna work.
Hey, if you go back and look at all our road SEC openers, like the last 3 years, we came out and looked like that. I remember when I went to the Braves game, and we played Missouri that weekend. Everybody in the stadium talking about how Georgia almost was losing to Missouri the whole game. And you know what we did? End up winning championship that year.
Yeah, we got small amount of Missouri.
Missouri's a tough out. No, they play y'all tough.
Tie game now. There's a tie game in Lincoln, Nebraska right now. Illinois just tied it up.
Oh, so Illinois better than Colorado too.
Wait, but yeah, well, definitely. Well, we'll see. We'll look like it.
Colorado, sorry,
correct. But yeah, let's go, man. Let's talk about. By the way, speaking of Colorado, obviously, did y'all see Deion address the media the other day, basically saying that he called out the media for basically saying that a lot of these media are too sensitive and they have something against players who obviously, because of NIL, because players are making more.
Is this what Deion said?
Yeah. He's like, y'all weren't always critical of college players, but now that they're making more than y'all, it seems like it's personal.
Is he crazy?
Huh?
Is he crazy?
Can I say something without is this a safe space?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Deion, I'm starting to dislike this nigga.
Dog. Mark. I've said it. Mark, you remember when I said a while ago, I was like, Deion is one of those guys where when you was a kid, you idolize the dude, whatever, you like, oh man, you know, the personality, the swag and everything, you know, his personality and swag match his game, the game matches the talk and everything. Mm-hmm. Now that you're grown and you're not playing ball no more, your personality is still the same. And you're going about shit like you still have the same confidence, but it's not warranted no more. Like you're not on the football field, dog. You're in a whole different field. And the field that you're in, you're not that good in. You're not that good of a coach. You went to Jackson State and won all those games, but never won the game. And you had a way better quarterback than any of the teams you played against. You had you had 2 weapons on your team that were not supposed to be at that level.
No.
It was like having 18-year-olds play 12-year-olds like they used to do with the demos back in the day. But
shit.
Was that hate?
That's facts, but yeah. It's still some hate.
But nah, on the real, like, you know, you had guys that were playing that were way above the competition level they were playing against, and you still did not win the big game. You know, you go to a school that won 1 game. There were other bigger programs that actually wanted him on their team. But guess what? If he went up over there, there's expectations. There's 0 expectations over there. And they knew that the celebrity and everything that Deion has, what he would, the attention he would bring to Colorado. Colorado ain't had this much attention since they had Airbnb up over there in the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
So they won one game. Perfect for him to go up over there. No matter what he does is good. You know, but it's like, dog, like you have to sit there and realize, dog, you got to look yourself in the mirror eventually, dog, and realize, like, the stuff that I'm doing is not going to work. What's going to happen when your son is not there no more? And you don't have top tier quarterback play.
He's not going to be there neither.
Nope.
So what's he going to do?
Add flat commercials?
You gonna keep making this. You gonna keep making this commercial money. Exactly what Nick just said.
You said Ozempic?
No, no. Speaking of Ozempic, y'all remember Nikki Glazer, the comedian from the Brady Roast, right? The blonde hair chick.
Yeah, she be glazing.
Dog, she called Richard Sherman Busta Rhymes on Ozempic last night.
Holy shit!
That nigga should have gave her an east side slap.
He should have slapped her with something.
God, it was funny. She was like, man, she thought a 2-minute drill was what her dude used to tell her a minute before sex. I was like, what?
Nah.
Those jokes are crazy.
Yo, she was funny, dog.
Nikki Glazer, huh?
Yeah, that's her last name. She said it. She said it.
She should be glazing. All right, go ahead.
She said it. She would shoot her boyfriend if it meant that she can get 10 minutes to give time. If it meant that she can give Tom Brady head. For 10 minutes just to give Tom Brady head, she said she'd shoot her boyfriend, so she living the last name. But yeah, my boys play Oklahoma tomorrow. Game day's there. It's the big game Saturday night on ABC. Obviously, Oklahoma's going to send a message that they're coming to the SEC and they want to be a powerhouse, a contender, be able to hang with you guys and Bama and stuff. But obviously we've been playing well. Nico's been balling, man. Just granted, I know the competition hasn't been as good, but obviously we smoked North Carolina State. But I'm loving what I'm seeing. Just the nuances of how he plays quarterback is good, and it's a homecoming game for Josh Heupel.
Mm-hmm.
Our head coach, Josh Heupel, for those who don't know, was a star quarterback at Oklahoma. Was a Heisman Trophy finalist. Lost to Chris Winkie.
I hate that for him.
By the way, I saw the Heisman. By the way, that Heisman Trophy class was crazy. So Chris Winkie won.
3rd and 19?
Yeah. Yo, what the heck is wrong with Nick?
Nigga, all right.
Nick. So I'm talking about
his name for dog.
You stupid.
It is name for dog.
I'm not trying to do that. But I'm talking about Josh Heupel. Now, coach, you know, he's coming back.
It's a Cocker Spaniel.
Still the same, man. But anyway, it's a homecoming for Josh Heupel. Obviously, I was saying to Mark, he was a star quarterback at Oklahoma back in the day, was runner-up in the Heisman to Chris Winkie. Listen to this Heisman Trophy group in order. Chris Winkie won. He was like 28 years old at Florida State. I mean, it helps when you got Peter Ward.
I mean, first defensive in it.
I mean, but also helps when you're throwing the ball to Peter Ward too, right?
Okay, you want to throw the ball to Peter's Ward? That's wild.
You're stupid. Josh Heupel was second. Drew Brees was third. LaDainian Tomlinson was fourth. Michael Vick was sixth.
How did he get on the same team? Never mind.
I just said why. Michael Vick.
No. Drew Brees and LaDainian Tomlinson.
Go ahead. That was it. That was why. Because the Chargers traded the pick with Atlanta. And the Chargers went and took LT in the second round. They took in the first round, and they took Drew Brees in the second round. Also would have been Michael Vick and
LaDainian Tomlinson.
Wait, what you just say?
We're talking about the trade that got Atlanta Michael Vick. Remember, the Chargers had the number 1 pick, and they moved up a few spots. The Falcons moved up a few spots and got Michael Vick, and then obviously the Chargers took LaDainian Tomlinson, and they used a pick in the second round. They got Drew Brees, and then obviously that like Tim Dwight and I think some other players, David Boston.
Wait, so who was number 1 that year?
Yeah, huh? It was 2000.
Who was number 1?
Michael Vick.
Look at number 8. Number 8, my cousin.
All right. For the break.
Mm-hmm.
All right. 2000. 2000.
So Vic was number 1.
Yeah, and then LaDainian Thompson. Look at his last name.
Oh, okay. I see it. Oh, all right. Yeah, family in the building. Let's represent.
Who's the dude there? Anyway, go ahead.
So like
Laker girl, what's up with it?
what up, Laker girl? We'll see you on the first. Shout out to Laura. Relax. It was
What do you mean? Nick needs help.
But that was the year that Michael Vick win one. The Chargers took LaDainian Tomlinson, and then when they went back in the second round, they took Drew Brees at the top of the second round. And I'm just saying, imagine if the Chargers would have had Michael Vick and LaDainian Tomlinson. But LaDainian
There was no way for them to have both.
By the way, no, you know what? You're right. Fat hates this story every time it gets mentioned. The Bears were going to be the ones who drafted LaDainian Tomlinson. I forgot who they took that year, but the Bears were. But the LT was had talks that he was going to the Bears. Boy, they screwed that up again. But
that nigga for sure would have been their second best running back of all time.
But yeah, so so
wait.
I want to see us get the W tomorrow. We're going into Norman, prime time. Get this win for Josh Heupel. It didn't end well. He was a coach on Bob Stoops' coaching staff while he was when he came back as a GA, and then obviously he got fired as the OC and co-offensive coordinator and quarterbacks coach in favor of some young up-and-coming coach by the name of Lincoln Riley. And obviously he ended up at Utah, some other places, and then he ended up being the head coach at UCF, and obviously now he ended up with us at Tennessee. So this is a good game. I think Josh Heupel's probably had circled on the calendar. That's you guys. How are you feeling again going into the big house tomorrow afternoon?
You guys the favorites, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. We should be the favorites.
By the way, Michigan is starting their new quarterback, Alex Orji.
John, don't say that on the show.
What, John? What did you just say?
Michigan is starting their new quarterback.
Alex Orji.
Alex Orji?
Right after the pub situation.
I was about to say, that's probably that nigga favorite football player.
By the way, again, here we go again. Now another. I mean, look, we already know. We got to keep revisiting this. Now Steve Stout was on the pivot talking about Drake turning down the Super Bowl halftime show twice. You already
nobody cares.
That, yeah, exactly.
Like goddamn, who cares? Why is that information released?
So High 97. So I guess Steve Stout was on the latest episode of the Pivot. So I guess they put out. Ryan Clark tweeted out a clip. And obviously it was, and it's Steve Stout confirming that Drake had been offered the Super Bowl halftime show twice. But we ain't got to talk about that football.
That's crazy.
Laker girl said USC going to win. I think you're going to first game at the big house, and there, I really can't wait for when y'all play Penn State in a couple of weeks though.
Woo! Hey, you know what happened last time we played Penn State? It was some years back.
That was the Rose Bowl. It was Sam Darnold versus Saquon. I ain't forgotten.
Yeah.
What happened?
Oh, let's fuck USC.
Why?
I'll tell y'all after the show. Let's fuck USC. Not in real life.
Oh,
for that game?
Yeah. Oh no, dog. It was some bullshit. Nigga.
What they do you on college?
Nah, I got to explain to y'all because me and Josh are both doing something on college and it's some bullshit.
Oh yeah, I remember you said that.
Fuck USC, man.
All right, so let's talk some NFL.
I don't know about dog walking curb stomp, but they're going to win.
But yeah, Deion was tripping with that quote. Saying that people being sensitive, like media people are sensitive. Like Feinbaum basically said, he's trying to gaslight a fire, and it's not going to look good. But to the NFL,
ever since they never mind. I hope the offensive linemen give up a couple of sacks on purpose, accidentally.
Oh, Shador?
Yep.
He's an idiot.
They play Baylor. They play Baylor tomorrow night on Fox. But NFL wise, Obviously, we had last night, Thursday night, with the Jets beating the Patriots. But let's look at what our squad's got going on. Nick, and obviously,
Yes,
we got
sir.
the new Sports4U sweatpants right there. Get your merch. DM us for all the info. At Sports4U Podcast on Facebook, X, or on Instagram.
Did y'all hear the idiotic comments made by?
We'll talk about that and calling down names. Because we'll talk about that and calling down names. Say that for calling down names, Sam. We're definitely gonna talk about that. But the schedule tomorrow. Obviously, Nick, your Raiders. Y'all got Carolina y'all get Carolina tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
And Lay asked, do we have them in gray?
Yeah, I can get them in gray.
Yeah, Highlight us at the
Ladies, relax.
You guys host Carolina tomorrow at the Roomba, your first home game.
At the
yeah, this is the first home game. I forgot about that.
That's what they call the stadium because it's got the Cubs inside.
Oh,
because you got the Cubs inside the stadium. My boys. Hopefully we don't fall to 0-3, but boy, if they do, y'all not going to hear from me on Tuesday.
I do.
Well, of course, thanks. But we play Tampa Bay. We go to Tampa Bay tomorrow on Sunday.
Touchdown.
Wait, y'all play Tampa Bay?
Man. Yeah, we go to Tampa Bay.
Y'all play Tampa, John?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a very strong chance y'all can go 0-3.
I know. And I'm gonna have if we go 0-3, I'll say my thoughts about it at the end of the show. But we go to Tampa tomorrow, and we got it. Offense got to get going, but we'll talk about that later. And then Mark, your boys Monday night host Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Laker girl said my team better win on Sunday.
Who your team?
She a Cowboys fan. They play Baltimore.
Ooh, good luck. Both teams had a nasty L last week, so those usually make good games.
What's the purpose of them having Derrick Henry on the team again?
I don't know, but
the same purpose for the Eagles having Saquon Barkley.
Football gods don't like ugly.
Man, clearly, because
that's why Saquon dropped that ball on purpose.
Noodle said, "Let's go Cowboys." Boy, if the Ravens start out 0-3.
Hey, Nick, did you do your protected play on Prize Picks today?
No, I forgot to do it. I'm tripping. I forgot to do it.
By the way, y'all played this first game. It's a doubleheader on Monday night this week. So y'all got the 4:30 game against Jacksonville, and then got Commanders and the Bengals.
Doubleheader. It's crazy.
Relax. Those some of the games. Some other. See if we got any other notable games. Obviously, Chargers Steelers got a whole lot of interest in today with the news that Justin Herbert has a high ankle sprain, so he's probably not going to play in practice today.
Hey, if he don't play, you know who's going to be playing, right?
Yeah, was it Easton Stick?
The Charger fans' favorite backup quarterback since Charlie Whitehurst, Easton Stick.
He's a man. What Easton?
Excuse me. Aisha Stick?
Yo, you stupid.
No, they're playing with Easton Stick.
Man, what kind of trans conversation y'all having here?
Yo, chill. And then it'll be him versus Justin Fields. We got Texans Vikings. That's gonna be a good game. They're both 2-0. Eagles Saints. That's gonna be a good one. Sound like Jordan Love might be returning against the Titans, but who cares?
Man, if he don't sit his ass down.
Yo, Nick, you're savage.
You're playing. Oh, wait. Also, Justin Herbert not playing?
He's questionable. He has a high ankle sprain.
I for sure picked Lab McConkey to get under 38 yards.
Dolphins, Seahawks. So it'll be Geno Smith versus Skylar Thompson. And
Lord.
No.
The Rams Chargers game is gonna be. It was already gonna be ugly just because of the crowd attendance. But now the play on the field is gonna be ugly. You already know on the Rams side, no Cooper Kupp, no Puka. They're down like 3 linemen, no Darius Williams or whatever. Now we go on the Niners side. We already know they didn't have McCaffrey. Come to find out they're not going to have Debo. And then we found out today that George Kittle didn't practice yesterday with a hamstring injury. It's basically going to be Brock Purdy, Brandon Ayuk, Nick. Yo, that's a crazy Nick. Yo, Nick, what's wrong with Nick, man?
My fault, y'all.
But yeah, those are some of the notable games. The Sunday night games is going to be Kansas City versus the Falcons. Arthur Blank is going into the Falcons Ring of Honor. He's giving free food to the fans in attendance.
You gonna give them Chick-fil-A?
Wait a minute. Are they even open in the stadium?
It's Sunday, John. It's not open. They have a Chick-fil-A there, but it's never going to be open during a Falcons game. That's not only way they're going to be open during a Falcons game is not on Sunday.
And
so it's
then,
basically there for like other concerts and all other shit.
I think.
Oh, and then you got Lions Cardinals. That's gonna be a good game. Like I said, Mark, y'all should beat Jacksonville, and then obviously Commanders, Bengals. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
I don't know.
What's up?
I don't know. Every time, the last time Josh Allen played Josh Allen was shitting on Josh Allen.
And not the Josh Allen you're thinking about.
This is a whole different Josh Allen right now, though, but still.
He's Josh Allen. No, he's not Josh Allen no more. He's Josh Allen Hines now. He's hyphenated his name, so he's Josh
that nigga, he ain't gonna do nothing with that bullshit ass hyphen. Yeah, go ahead. Fuck out of here.
Allen Hines or Josh Hines Allen, one of the two. We'll see.
Fuck out of here.
That game's on ESPN, by the way. All right, man. Let's get the call down names. Let's get to some call down names, and we get our final words to our final football words to the team. So get y'all final words to y'all teams ready and get your call down names ready. It's time for the segment, often imitated, never duplicated. Our boy Dolly's favorite segment. Shout out to Too Much Game Podcast. It is time for calling out names, and I only have one person for calling out names, and this goes back. And this goes back to our conversation we was having earlier about Caitlin Clark. Kenzie's in the chat. He knows where I'm going. Michael Thompson, the great Michael Thompson. Of course, great
at what? What is he great at?
Good shoes. Michael Thompson, the great Michael Thompson, of course, Lakers announcer. Congratulations on working on the parlay.
Good shit.
Jacob Gross, I'm calling out Dak. Do better on Sunday. So we're talking about Caitlin Clark.
Butch would play back in college. All right, never mind. Go ahead.
Is Leon Bedeau there? Ricky Roder?
Leon Bendover, though?
No, I said that.
What
That's not what I said. I said Leon Bedeau. Was Ricky Roder Pete Bell? Friends of the program?
Pete Bell.
Yeah, Peak and the Bells. Wow. But Michael Thompson was having the conversation about WNBA. Like we said, it's not even close. It's Asia Wilson and everybody else go have a seat. Michael Thompson willing, and this is where the Caitlin Clark fans lose me. Because we all now want to put a definition on what we think the word valuable means. Now we're saying that she's the most valuable player because she helped raise the Fever's ticket sales.
Congratulations.
Good.
Sit your ass down. This is Asia Wilson time.
Wait.
Where's Kenzie? Where's Kenzie, man? Kenzie, I know you still in the chat, dog. Kenzie heard it. Kenzie heard it, man.
Hold on. Let me get this straight. This nigga who actually played basketball, who should know better than this? A nigga who's played with MVP players.
You was playing with him?
I'm pretty sure he was. But wasn't Magic on the team? All right, look.
Stupid.
And AC Green?
Oh, and Marlon Wayans is wild for that. Marlon Wayans is wild, dog.
Mark, I hate you, dog.
I'm AC Green.
Look. Here's what it comes down to, dog. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn about these fucking ticket sales. Anytime a team that's trash gets a player that's very, very good, their ticket sales go up. Do y'all remember how much Cleveland's ticket sales went up when LeBron was drafted?
Exactly.
Look at the two names you're saying, those, Nick.
I understand that.
Caitlin Clark and LeBron. How them tickets look? How them tickets look when Anthony got drafted?
How did who?
Them tickets look when Anthony Bennett got drafted.
Heck, they had Kyrie. They still weren't moving tickets.
That's because Cleveland's trash. But no, when you draft a player that's number one overall, I don't have to go that. Look, I'm not gonna go as saying LeBron. Anthony Davis, he improved New Orleans ticket sales first year.
Tig, I hate you, dog. Tig, I hate you, man.
I got myself called on that.
But saying that, that she should be MVP because she
No.
make them say, the Aces took a step back, but she's been basically more valuable than Asia Wilson, my man. Come on, Michael Thompson, you know better than that, dog.
Nigga,
Listen,
if that nigga don't knock it off.
I'm glad Caitlin Clark has done what she's done for the W. But you go win Rookie of the Year.
You'll get some MVP votes.
You go. I don't give a fuck what you're getting. You sit your ass down. This is Asia Wilson time.
Yeah, stop this.
This is the best player in the league time. Like, you sit your ass down. It should be.
And it's not even close.
We're having a conversation about Asia Wilson going down as the greatest WNBA player of all time.
Okay, I'm glad you specified that.
Yeah, he did. He knew better than that.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I know you specified. I'm glad you specified that because we know who the GOAT is.
We wasn't
WNBA.
We wasn't about to play with the best player in the Miller family.
I said WNBA player. I didn't say women's basketball. I said WNBA. Now we all know Sherilyn.
Dog. If they had a league when she was playing, oh my lord, the records would be unheard of.
She was already all WNBA first team. She definitely would be all first team lips. But yeah, Michael Thompson killed me with that, man. Come on, bro. Stop it, man.
Wait. I know this nigga did not just say that. I know. No. My fault, y'all. Go ahead. This nigga's crazy.
Hey, John be tripping, huh?
Dog, and it was so crazy. It was so unnecessary, and yet it was hilarious.
He was saying it for like 5 minutes, dog. This nigga's tripping.
What I do?
Oh, now what I do?
All right.
Oh, okay.
All right. Mark, you got a card on this?
Myself.
Why?
This is for the joke. Well, not joke. This is for what I just found out and the group chat on what day was that? Wednesday or Tuesday? That and again, prayers to our homie.
Mm-hmm.
I thought those two things was the same.
Wait, say it again.
I thought that what Michael had and what Drill had was the same thing.
Stupid, man.
My bad, dog.
Dog. No. I'm not about to even justify this. This is crazy. This is crazy.
Bro, I really thought he had that. Like, that's why he got dizzy and laid in the bed with him. Never mind.
Wait, you talking about Micah Trail?
Micah Trail? Who the hell is Micah Trail?
No, you stupid. Go ahead, Nick. Who you got for calling out names, man? She said you got Kinsey for calling out names for that earthquake joke, which is crazy.
Who do I have on calling out names?
Hey, what did they do with those part of the Prince pants that they cut out?
You asking the wrong dude.
Either they made like nipple pasties out of them. Go ahead.
Yo.
Y'all some wild niggas, man. Go ahead, Nick.
They used the part that they cut out and turned it into a bustier.
No.
Oh, that niggas is hilarious, dog.
Who you got called out there before we get up out of here?
And if y'all know what a bustier is in the comments, y'all need to grow up. Who do I have on calling out names? I think it was Rashad McCants for a video that I saw. He said something crazy that had me like, what is he talking about? Oh. Now, as we all know, Rashad McCants is obviously a LeBron hater.
No.
Yeah, that too. This nigga said, he said two things that had me like, what the hell is he talking about? First and foremost, the nigga said that he has LeBron in his top 5, which I think he is lying. You do not have anybody in your top 5 that you talk this crazy about.
Mm-hmm.
That's what that's the equivalent of. That's the equivalent of saying this album is a classic and you don't like the album. But anyways, was that hate?
No, you're speaking facts. We good.
So he says that. Then he gets mad at Gilbert because Gilbert said that Kobe is his favorite player, but he has Kobe number 3 all time. And he's like, what's the difference between what you said and what I said? Nigga, when he said that, I threw my phone across the room. Second of all, this fool said, now, John, who was on the team with him when he was in Minnesota?
And when Rashad McCants was in Minnesota?
Yes.
Was Anthony put on there? No, he was gone.
No, he was on the team that had after they traded KG to Boston. So it was like Al Jefferson and Telfair and a bunch of them dudes. He was on that Minnesota team.
Now, you know what this Negro said? He said, and I quote, that he was the leader of that team. I said, dog, I remember you playing.
Hold up, dog. Hold up.
Yes.
He got drafted in 05, right?
Before who?
05, right? He got drafted in 05.
KG was still there.
Exactly. You weren't the leader of the team, Negro. You was never the leader with KG on. Come on, man.
My point is, I'm like, dog.
T. Lue was there. You weren't the leader, dog. You was not the leader, man. Shut up.
Rashad McCants talks about his career as if people don't know who he is, or people who know basketball know who he is and what he did in college and all that, and what he did in the NBA. The average fan's not gonna know who he is. Understandable, but you're talking, and there's a lot of people who do remember you in the league. And the thing is, when you say stuff like that, dog, all it does is make you look worse than what you were. Because in all honesty, dog, you was out of the league in what, less than 8 years?
Mm-hmm.
If that, it might have been 6.
He made more appearances on Keeping Up the Kardashians than show up. By the way, Shaw,
look, and he brought that up. He said that was the reason why he got traded. That was part of the reason why he got traded, was him dating a Kardashian. So it had nothing to do with you being trash.
By the way, now he a sucker for what he did in North Carolina.
F him.
For the people who don't know, y'all need to let them know what he did.
Stupid ass nigga who couldn't make it in the league decided to say, I was getting what he say? I was getting help with my classes. Yeah. Which kind of put North Carolina under a fucking investigation after that. Stupid ass nigga.
Yeah, dunce, man.
What an idiot. Is he the Chris Webber of North Carolina?
No. Chris Webber got respect at Michigan. Rashad McCants is a Duke nigga.
This nigga's an idiot. Rashad McCants is crazy. He says some of the crazy. He has, like I said, a broken clock is right twice a day. He's right sometimes, but he's rarely right, because he's definitely wrong a billion times more.
She married?
No. I'm about to ask her if she want to marry.
This nigga crazy. But yeah, that's why I have him call out is Rashad McCants, because that episode was too much crazy stuff that happened in that one episode. It's just crazy.
It's hard for me to watch that show because of him.
By the way, have y'all checked out the Aaron Hernandez show?
No, series? I refuse to support that show.
What happened with it?
I believe that is the whole thing is bullshit. Like I don't. No, yes, the show. I don't think, in my opinion, I hate when in situations like that, like these TV shows try to take advantage of these type of situations like that. because they never really tell the real. I heard about this, and let me Hollywood it real fast. They usually don't come from the exact sources when they make these type of stories, especially for people that, that died and stuff like that in the situation he was in. So they're basically making a story based off of information that was released to the public. Yeah. So I'm cool. I've already seen shit about Aaron Hernandez before. I'm gonna be honest with you. They need to let this man just let his memory just go ahead. Let it fade away.
Yeah.
Find something else to talk about.
I haven't seen it, but I also want to watch that Starting Five on Netflix.
What's that?
That's the NBA. NBA. They got NBA had a camera following. Who was it? LeBron? Jason Tatum.
Yeah, Starting Five.
Anthony Davis.
Is Jason?
Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, so it's called Starting Five.
There's two other players.
It's gonna be like.
Oh yeah, I did see that. Yeah, I'm gonna check that out too. I remember it now.
It's on Netflix. It's gonna be on Netflix. It's basically like the quarterback series.
I'm gonna go ahead and check that out. Yeah, I have to because that sounds pretty interesting.
Seriously, why is McCants still talking and his career was shit? Now,
because Gil gave him a platform to talk. That's why, Sam.
Now, and he's like a viral moment waiting to happen because he's gonna say some outlandish shit, and they know it. But
yeah,
but what we not gonna do is, and I don't like Rashad McCants. Rashad McCants was a bucket when he was really hooping though. So I'm a give him his credit on that. But he's still a Duke nigga. He didn't even go to North Carolina no more.
Yeah, I give him credit for like 2-3 years in the league, and he for sure was a hooper at North Carolina.
He was a hooper. He was a bucket. Go ahead, John.
It just didn't translate.
And that's calling out names. All right, final words. Obviously, we'll give our final words to our squads before we come back here on Tuesday.
Caress big areolas.
Hold on. Before we go, I have a question for y'all.
Yo.
What do y'all think is more difficult to do? And I'm pretty sure y'all have all seen this video go around. What's more difficult, winning the NBA championship or winning the NFL on the Super Bowl?
Super Bowl. You only got one shot.
I think neither one of them are easy to win, but I think the process of going to an NBA championship is a little bit easier than going to the Super Bowl.
No.
Oh, it's definitely easier.
I have NBA championship is harder. We can have usually, in most cases, the best team normally wins in basketball.
Mm-hmm.
That don't always happen in football.
Righteous.
A team can be very decent and get hot at the right moment, like the Giants did for 2 years. And I'm not saying it's easy to do. I'm with you. Both of them is hard. But with basketball, it's not like you just win one game and then you off to the next one. Like you literally have to be the best team in that series.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
All right.
The only thing is football is more physical, so you know what I'm saying, like it's tough.
Now that could work. Crazy pause. That could work both ways. Because that's what makes the football championship so difficult. Because if you're not playing your A game, you can fuck around and, like you said, you can have you can have a bad quarter,
True,
and it'll fuck off your whole game.
True.
Look at the Falcons. The Falcons had a bad quarter and lost a fucking Super Bowl.
True.
Amen. Same sense.
That's true.
Yeah. So I think they're both difficult. I got football too, but basketball ain't no fucking pushover either.
Nah, I just think, man, you just got one shot, man. One shot, man.
I feel you.
See, that's the pressure. I think that pressure of nigga, if you don't play your best game in a NFL playoff, oh nigga, it's a wrap. And it's nasty.
You're losing 13 seconds.
Pretty much.
For real. That's real shit.
Because they have a freshman quarterback. Because they have a freshman quarterback, and instead of like taking sacks, they keep rolling back.
You're not Mahomes, dude. Just throw the ball away.
They're about to lose because of him.
All right, Tennessee. Let's go ahead and represent for the conference. And let's get a signature win a huge signature win for Josh Heupel. Let's get
that
the
nigga
revenge.
ain't
Obviously, say what?
No, you good. Go ahead, John.
Go ahead and get this win for Josh Heupel going back to Norman tomorrow.
That should be a flag, though.
And because obviously we're gonna have the games ain't gonna get easier. We still got Bama, we still got Georgia on the schedule. Let's get this W tomorrow. And Broncos, if you guys are 0-3 when we get back here on Tuesday, there's gonna be a lot of sad singing and flower bringing on Sports4U Tuesday night, 48 hours before my 40th birthday. And it is going to, and I'm gonna have a lot to say about my head coach, about my organization for my front office.
Who coaching you?
Sean Payton.
What?
Sean McCarthy.
Pretty much. The McCarthy, the Jordan wearing Mike McCarthy. I don't care,
All
man.
Right.
We have only one touchdown, Nick, through 2 games.
So the Steelers.
I said, who?
That's not a good thing.
The Steelers are 2-0 with a 1 touchdown.
Yeah, and we're 0-2. It shows you. What does that say? And by the way, but go get the W in Tampa. It's not going to be easy. They're hot right now. But go get this W. Do not start the season 0-2, 0-3, and then we got the Jets following. And you know what happened last time we played them, and this time they didn't have Aaron Rodgers. And Aaron Rodgers still has a receipt for Sean Payton for talking about his guy Nathaniel Hackett. So go get the W.
Didn't they smoke y'all last time?
They ain't smokers. We lost by like a touchdown. Russ fumbled, and Quincy.
Who was that quarterback?
Get back to the house. Freaking Zach Wilson.
Oh yeah, that's equivalent to giving a smoke.
He threw the Surtains, which like a dunce cap. He threw the Surtain, but that's it. Mark, who you got? You got anything you want to say to the Bills since Georgia's on the bye?
Just going in and take care of business. You already know what my stance this whole year for Buffalo is going to be: play defense. Defense got to show up. That's it for me.
By the way, shout out to Lady Girl. She hit me up just saying, if you follow her on YouTube, she got Pepe Mantilla, the voice, the Spanish voice of the Lakers, coming up on Tuesday at 5. So,
He coming on
her show. Shout out to her and Angry.
He coming on the show at 5.
Yeah, you're stupid, man.
Evan Jackson, he coming on the show at 5
yeah,
on Tuesday.
Yeah, what she said. Shout out to Pepe, and obviously the homegrown Laura Romo will be also on the show as well.
She coming too?
I don't know. That's it.
She be faking.
I'm the wrong person to ask. Nick, you got anybody you want to? Any word? You stupid. Final words for USC and the Raiders.
USC, go over there and win this game. Make a statement. This could be a statement win. You already had one in week 1. You got to have at least 2 or 3 of them so you can get some respect on your name. You want some respect on your name? Win this game.
Late hating.
The Panthers. The Panthers getting their first win. Yeah, the Chargers with their first L too. But
you taking out Monday. See my homegirl Laura Romo on the show. Congratulations.
So Laura coming on Monday.
And Pepe come on Tuesday.
They could have came at the same time.
No, we're not doing that. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But for the Raiders, this is a trap game, Raiders. Do not fall for the trap. Do not fall for the trap. Yeah. Win this game. We should be able to win this game. Oh, and Jackson Powers plays this week, so it's gonna be an upgrade. The running game's gonna be a lot better this week. That's all I have to say. It's not just because we're playing against the Panthers. It's because a big piece of our running game is playing his first game this week.
Oh, but y'all Coon got hurt, huh?
Yeah, Kuntz got hurt. That's why I think that that statement I said in the chat may have to end up happening. Or unless Tyree Wilson takes a big ass step this year, but he's coming off an injury too, so I don't know.
And about the Raiders?
That's what I'm talking about, the Raiders.
Oh, what? I mean USC.
He said that already.
Okay, I didn't hear it. I want to also end the show a little on a somber note, but I want to send some love out to my man, big loyal supporter of our show, my man, Big O, Omar Lopez. From the Circle of Trust, and I had the 17 remotes. His mother just passed. And so I'm gonna send some love out to him and the Lopez family. You know,
Most definitely.
so shout out to Big O. He's always a cool dude. Fellow Raider fan. Obviously Raider fan. So shout out to him. And why did she just tell Lay that? But yeah, if you're watching, obviously probably with the family right now. But if just get back to Big O, tell him, Sports4U sending love. I talked to him the other day. He's doing well.
We send our thoughts, prayers, and condolences.
Obviously they're trying to raise funds for the services. If you go on the Sports4U Twitter page or mine at John Watson 0984, I tweeted out a link to a GoFundMe if you want to. And then he's also, I think they're doing a car wash out here in LA next Sunday. So let's go. So just send some love, some positive vibes to my guy Big O. You know what I'm saying? Cool dude, and to the family. Obviously his mom had been going through it for a while. And Lay, stop entertaining.
Man, I was about to say, John, I'll wait till you finish. I'm like, Lay needs to chill.
Yeah, but so shout out to my man Big O. So yeah. And also, shout out to Trunks. Yeah, his daughter, she good report. They went to the doctor the other day. She thought she had a heart murmur. Trump was tweeting about that, but she came out. Everything came out A-OK, so good there.
Good.
But yeah, October 1st, since Laker Girl wants to just keep finding out when all three of us are going to be on Laker Girl shows. But there you go, October 1st. Now stop asking. We'll be back on Tuesday. We'll talking college football, talking NFL. Baseball is winding down. And NBA training camps are going to be opening in a couple of weeks, so we'll get ahead to that. But
is that Von Miller?
I don't know with A&M. I don't know who that is.
Why is Von Miller coaching the Illinois defense?
Yo, you stupid.
He ain't playing on Buffaloes.
He had a sack last couple of games. He had a sack last game. Relax.
Okay, so that's one more than he's had the last 2 years. All right, that's perfect.
Make sure you subscribe on YouTube, Sports4U Podcast. And did you say Laker season around the cancer? Okay. Subscribe to Sports4U Podcast on YouTube. Like this video, share this video. Get our likes up, get our subscribers up for we can about to get this money.
Nick.
Don't, Dick. Whatever you think, just throw it away, dog. Just throw it away.
Did you say Dick?
I said no, I did not. Just throw it away, dog. Make sure you like us on Facebook, follow us on X and on Instagram, Sports4U Podcast. You do wild. Follow me at John Watson 0984. 0984 on X and Instagram. Mark, I'm Mark, and I'm Mark1 on X. 99 Gorilla on X and Instagram for Nick. Yeah, go subscribe to Laker Girls channel as well. No, I did not. Let's chill. You gotta chill. Keep thinking about those topics you want. But we'll be back on Tuesday. Enjoy the football on Saturday. Enjoy the football on Sunday. Enjoy the football on Monday. And go Doctors. I'm good. I'm being out of here. This is Sports4U.
You stop eating out of here?
No, I'm getting out of here. Mark, Nick, I don't need help. You need help. Peace out.
Who said that?
Nick.
Oh.